Hello everybody, welcome to Camtech Institute. Today we'll be discussing about square root of a number by approximation method. I'm sure you must have watched my previous videos related to shortcut tricks for square of a number, cube of a number, simplification, BODMAS, and of course square root of a perfect number. In case if you're not, do click on the link given below. So here we start square root of a number by approximation method. So we come to question number 1. We have to find the square root of the number 2282. The first step that we'll take is we're going to break this number into factors of 100. So 2282 can be written as 22.82 multiplied by 100, and the value will remain the same. There'll be no change in the value. But with this, our calculations become easy, right? And you also know that square root of 100 is 10. So we write this number as 10 comes outside, and we left with the square root of the number 22.82. Now rounding off this number 22.82, it becomes 23. We can write it as 23, right? So we have to find the square root of the number 23. Okay? Now we have to find the square root of this number 23. If you remember, square of 4 is 16 and 5 square is 25. And this number 23 is somewhere between these two numbers, between 16 and 25. So that means the answer to this question is somewhere 4 point something something. 4 short is there, is the whole number, but what are the numbers in decimal place? We have to find that out, right? For finding the number in the decimal place, we have got a formula, and that is a minus b upon c minus p, where a is 23, the number for which we are finding the square root of. A is 23, b is 4 square or 16, and c is 5 square or 25. Now putting these numbers in the formula, we get 23 minus 16 upon 25 minus 16, whereby we get 7 upon 9, and 7 upon 9 becomes 0.77 when we divide it. So we got the numbers that are there in the decimal place also. We got the whole number 4 and 0.77. So when we add 4 plus 0.77, we get 4.77. Also, if you remember, we had 10 over here, which we had taken out, is to be multiplied again to the solution of 23, square root of 23. So we get 4.77 multiplied by 10, we get 47.7. That is the answer to this question. Hope you all have understood, and I'll request you that do practice this sum with your own hands. You'll find it very, very simple. It won't take much of time. Okay? So we come to question number 2. We have to find the square root of the number 7523 by approximation method. Same process. We're going to break this number into factor of 100. So we write under root of 75.23 multiplied by 100. This way our calculation will become easy, right? And now we know that square root of 100 is 10. So we write 10 over here, and along with that it is under root of 75.23. By rounding off 75.23, we get 75. So we can write, we need to find the square root of the number 75. Okay, we also know that 75 lies somewhere between 8 square, that is 64, and 9 square, which is 81. So that is the answer to square root of 75 is 8 point something something. We know the whole number is 8, but what is there in this decimal number? What is the decimal number? We need to find out, and that we find out by using this formula, a minus p upon c minus p over here. We know a is 75, b is 8 square or 64, and c is 9 square or 81. Putting these values, we get 75 minus 64 upon 81 minus 64, which is equal to 11 upon 17. And on dividing, we get 0.68. So now we need to add this 0.68 with this whole number we found earlier, that was 8 over here. Okay, 8 plus 0.68, we get 8.68. Also, if you remember, we had this 10 that has to be multiplied to this number. So we multiply this number 10. So we get 8.68 multiplied by 10, and the answer to the question is 86.8. So this is the answer. Okay. So we come to question number 3 here. We have to find the square root of the number 39875 by approximation method. Same process. We're going to break this number into factor of 100. So we write down square root of 398.75 multiplied by 100. And we know the value won't change, but our calculation becomes a little easy. Okay. We also know that square root of 100 is 10. So we write 10 over here, and we can write square root of the number 398.75. Okay, by approximation we can write 398.75 as 399, right? So we write down under root of 399, and that is what we are looking for. Okay, if you remember now the square table, we know 19 square is 361 and 20 square is 400. So that means square root of 399 is somewhere between 19 and 20. That is 19 point something something. So the whole number is 19, and we need to find the numbers in the decimal place. For this we got a formula. We all know a minus b upon c minus b, where a is this 399 over here, b is 19 square or 361, and c is 20 square or 400. Okay, putting these numbers in the formula, we get 399 minus 361 upon 400 minus 361, and we get 38 upon 39 or 0.97. Okay, now we need to add this 0.97 decimal to this number 19 over here, right? So we get 19.97, but you remember we had to multiply this with 10 over here. So we multiply by 10. 19.97 multiplied by 10, we get 199.7, and that is the answer to this question. I'm sure you all have understood it. Okay, you need to practice, and even if you need, rewatch this video once again, and you'll be very clear with the concepts, and it's very simple. And if you practice, maybe within 30 to 40 seconds you'll be able to do these sums, right? So with this we come to the end of the video. It is quiz time now. Do it yourself, do these problems, and send me the answers in the comment box given below. We'd also love to have your feedback regarding these videos. In case you should like the videos, do click on the like button, share it and subscribe it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.